hit the live button. I don't think he's going to finish me picking up. It's not going to pick me up finishing these chips, I hope. Yeah, I know. Shut up, phone. I know stream's supposed to start. I always like to start early. I like it now because it gives people 15 minutes. And so I always kind of start 50 in advance. Howdy, Fuzzy. God damn, them chips are dry as shit. for apparent protein chips. Oh God, they're so dry. Oh, I will say today, I might not have as steady hand as I normally do because I'm sore. I'm really sore. Everything's all in like, not necessarily my arms, a little bit of my chest, but like all my back, all my lats and all that are fucking killing me today. What am I working on? I'm gonna work on some more Krieg. I've got 2 more Krieg out on the desk to paint, so I might as well paint those up. Then I should have 7 done. Although there's some Krieg that weren't like, I mean, it doesn't make a full 10-man squad. And then that will I'll probably get the 2 done tonight. And then, I don't know what we're gonna paint next after that. I might paint some World Eaters, although I did just paint Angron on the 18. The World Eaters won't be that fresh. Nice. Let's see, what else is there to paint? I could paint Orcs. I could do the Jump Pack Captain for the Death Watch. I guess I've got Centurions to paint at some point too, but I know those are going to be a giant pain. I don't want to paint Tyranids. At some point, I'm going to set up a thing where it's I paint Tyranids until I stop, until I run out. Because god damn it, do I hate the fact that I've got like 60 Hormagaunts to still paint. Oh god. It's so terrible. And it's like a 3-color paint scheme. It just takes forever to do. No. I got plenty of stuff I need to be buying. And I don't have any bills this week because I paid that shit in advance. I don't have any insurance due till March. And internet's the only thing I have to worry about, and that's not even this week. But I do want to get artwork done. So I've got to throw up half of that, and then that'll eventually be VTuber art. I've talked about it before on my design thought and everything like that. As a matter of fact, a viewer helped me out, She kind of gave me the idea. It was originally going to be me as a World Eater, a little guy, and then I was like, she said I should be a head on a spike, and I was thinking, oh, why not be the skull on the top of the icon of corn, and then have the World Eater's helmet at the very bottom. So we'll see how that turns out, but that's probably not going to be anytime soon, due to the fact that I told them there was no rush on it, and this week I'm going to front them the cash, the half, and then the week, and then whenever it's done, I'll pay them out the rest of the way, and then after that, I've got to learn how to rig. So I'm going to at least learn one of the fucking things, one of the steps, so it's a little bit cheaper, because if I wasn't going to rig it myself, it was going to be like $800, and I don't have $800 just to throw at something. So hopefully I've got enough time to do that, so by the time artwork's done and sent, I'm gonna have like backups saved, and then it's going to be me learning how to do rigging. So that's gonna be a really fun time. I'm gonna hate my life. Let me turn that down for me, just because I hear the music all the time. Well, I'm not gonna start Christmas music this week. We'll give it 2 more fucking weeks. On the 15th, we'll start listening to the Christmas, more styled background music. But yes, that Dark Angel bits are now on the store. So if you're wanting Dark Angel bits, I can't specifically say Dark Angel because GW on the store, but they're DA bits, Dark Angel. So that's some Dreadnought pieces, just a bunch of stuff. I haven't even printed everything yet, including some Outrider bike stuff and all that cool stuff. So what the fuck just made that noise? I don't know what the fuck did that. So that's all of that. And then oh, the other thing I want to get this week, which is I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I want to get a proper printer so I can do little stickers with my my quotes on them, which is there's a lot of good quotes. There's a lot of good ass quotes. I need to figure out I gotta figure out the design to do Vastor's one, which is the Vastor quote is, how the fuck does that motherfucker fly on knives? Because he doesn't have wings. So I don't know if I'm just gonna have like the knife blades or his like wings in the background and then it's just a quote. How the fuck does that motherfucker fly on knives? That one for sure will be one. I showered with 40 guys because that's a classic quote. Will also be one. We take prescription drugs and paint Deathwatch here. I already know the design for that one. And oh fuck, she scored it everywhere. That's another quote that will for sure be getting a sticker. And that's just gonna be like a bottle of paint squirting it out the top of it. But yeah, there's a lot of quotes from me that are just totally fucking out of context. All those quotes are taken out of context. They're just meant for giggles. Okay, I'm done eating these chips. These chips are not great. They were all right at first, and then they kind of went downhill. Still got 5 minutes before I need to flip the camera. Oh. I know eBay is always an option, but how good are the deals on eBay really? Votan, not Votan. Don't do this to me. I could buy a whole Votan army. Oh fuck, I forgot I gotta get chat put up on this. I don't know why OBS is being pain in the ass today. Let's see. A lot of people just have their Votan armies up for sale. Like, entirely. And I'm pretty sure it was because they were OP when they came out and then they got nerfed. That one's not trustworthy. I've never seen this Leagues of Votan box, so I'm guessing that's the starter box when they got released. The 3 trikes, the 2 characters that look like they're in Terminator armor for squats, and then just a bunch of infantry. And a sergeant, maybe? Can't really tell. You know what? Fuck this music. I guess we are gonna. I said we were gonna do Christmas music for a while, but that's gonna fucking change. I want something different. That. What time is it? Ah, it's close enough. Well, actually, we gotta check something out first. I need to do the Warhammer. I'm gonna give you the heads up. I'm, like I said earlier, I might not be steadied hand like I normally am. We'll have to see. So, of course, we have the second day of Grotmas. Actually, we'll go check out the first day of Grotmas because Grotmas has been kind of shit this year. And there's no way I'm the only one who thinks so. So, this was the first day of Grotmas, and they gave us a fucking story. That's that's really all they gave us was lore. And I'm kind of upset about it. Like, they gave us detachments and shit last year. Every day. And they it's fucking dog shit. This is so terrible in comparison. And then today, I haven't really looked at today's. What is it? Oh, this is Age of Sigmar. The Helmsmiths doing the battle. Oh, this is. Is this just more lore, or did they officially get rules? They might have officially gotten rules. Oh yay! So much fucking doesn't really matter a lot to me. Fuck. They really don't give us anything this year, did they? I fucking got the wrong thing. God damn it. Black Library Book of the Year, Rumor Engine. I need to look at that. Oh, great. This could literally be almost anything. That could be anything. My Discord. And then this. Day miniatures. Bad. This is just special minis. Oh, your mini of the month. Actually, if you do live near, you're lucky enough to live near one of the Warhammer stores. Your mini of the month is this. So if you want your very own Deathwatch, little guy, you can snag this mini. I don't know why specifically this one. You know what? Knowing them, they would also give you an Ultramarine shoulder. So that I could totally see them being like, "Here's your mini of the month, and you only get an Ultramarine shoulder fed." But it's a I forget what this mini is. Not the head taker. It's the other Phobos armor. Doesn't really say. Eh, I mean, I've already painted them. They're not that bad. They weren't that bad. Let's go back here and switch to that. Death Watch is still Space Marines. 4 if you count the World Eaters, because they used to be Space Marines. They're still the best army. I don't know. Maybe we'll paint World Eaters next. I've been lacking on trying to get World Eaters painted. That would those fucking take forever though. So I mean, it would literally be a 4-hour session of one World Eater at a time. Unless I airbrush them red. I could do that. I could absolutely do that. Get away with it. And I do have extra red. Fuck. Well, I need to get better with that airbrush anyways, so I might end up doing that. At least with the non, just the regular World Eaters, not the 8-bound or the jackals and such. Why am I using this fucking cheapo brush? I don't know why I'm using this cheap brush. It is doing the job, but it's not necessarily a brush I love using. Let me grab. That is another cheapo brush. Where the fuck are my good ones at? I don't want that one. It's gonna be too big. I clean this one off, and I'll fix the tip on it. But no, yesterday went well. I just I just worked and relaxed. I didn't want to do a whole lot yesterday, and that's why Sunday I decided yesterday take a break. And then I ended up relaxing too much and took a nap. So some of the stuff I wanted to get done yesterday, I did not. But I got one of the things done today. That was the Dark Angel bits. So I was happy with that. And then actually after stream, I should get all the VFX bits done. That way that can be set up and in stock. My stomach has been not having a great time today. I don't know why. Dark side mission called No Man. No, I haven't yet. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to get the game, then I'll have to check it out. Dark Tide is the only game other than the old 40k games that I do not have. I've played Dark Tide through Game Pass before, but I'm not fucking paying $30 for Xbox Game Pass to play Dark Tide for a handful of hours. But that soon I'll plan on getting it and adding it to the games that I play with you guys. Just like I do with Space Marine 2 and Helldivers, that kind of stuff. Okay, this background music is not doing it. And I've got to be the one person that satisfies. So let me change it out real quick. This was supposed to be Christmas themed background music, and this is just like soft jazz. This is more Christmas jazz. Fuck off. No elevator music. Now it's gonna throw me a bunch of Christmas music. Now it is, of course. Of course. That's for sure copyrighted. Yeah, let me play a rip off of fucking Harry Potter music. Oh, come on. Okay, that's better. That's way better than the fucking shitty jazz music. Please go away. Oh, I hate you. I hate YouTube when it does that. Plays picture in picture. Howdy Eternal. Have you tried any of the new forgot the name of the game. Any of the new Helldiver stuff? Theme. That's copyrighted. I know for a fact that's copyrighted. I ain't going nowhere near anything that says 40K. That sounds like a great way to get fucking copyright striked. I've dealt with it before once, and I never want to deal with it again. So I always make sure that whatever I have as background is free and good to use. You have the minigun already. Jesus, that's like the last thing you get. Did you have all the medals saved up for it or something? So you could just hot shot straight through it? Either that or else you just binged it today. Yeah. Get 250. They need to make melee in that game better. To get even more. Yeah, you have to get like 300 and something, if I remember correctly. No, I did not get sued by 40K. No, it was just a copyright claim on a video. Actually, it was a video. It was a short where I showed it off this dreadnought, and the background music was claimed, and it's all like, your short will not go out. So I was just like, ah, fuck it, and took out the background music, and then my short went up. So no, it wasn't really like, I didn't get sued, but they just took the video down. I know they added a chainsword. Howdy, Scott. And I know the armor is like supposed to make your melee way better, but it doesn't help. It really doesn't. The melee's not great in that game. It doesn't help when the bots can one-shot you most of the times, and so can the bugs, if you're not wearing heavy armor. You can destroy bot fabricators and squid things. The squid alien saucers. Okay, so it acts like a it's more of a heavy weapon. That's a melee weapon. I guess it is an eviscerator. It makes total sense. God damn, I'm shaky. I can feel it. I can feel how shaky I am. I'm actually kind of a little upset too. What the fuck is that called? My scale lied to me the other day. It was set on uneven ground. So I'm still at 270. Again, I shouldn't complain because I look fine for 270. A lot of people don't believe me when I say it, but it still fucks with me a little bit. All right, so that's that. We'll do that later. So that's all of that done. Oh, that's not true. I've got to do this piece right here. I don't know. I kind of want something upbeat. I do kind of wish that this was a little bit like Twitch. And if I knew how to do it, I would make it so like you guys could get one source of audio, but what's it called? The video that it keeps as a VOD would only get another source of audio. Otherwise, it would also be copyrighted. Copyright's fucking a pain in the ass to deal around. Eternal, are you working on anything tonight, or are you just continuing to hell dive? If you got to the minigun, you got through most of it today. Did you wait for it to launch and then just start? Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. So that's all that. Nah? What, it's the newest update in how many months? Like, for a while there, they didn't do any? Please, give me some better fucking music than this. Stop it. This is not better. Fuck my life. Nope. You know what? We'll try it. We'll try it. Oh no, that's just straight up Pokemon music. Fuck you. I hate this shit. I hate copyright and dealing with it. It should have a thing that says copyright or no copyright. There we go. That's fucking far better than just hearing a harp the whole time. Okay, what did I need to do? I need leather. There it is. You're sick, so you had the day off. Ah, you were sick. Has anyone tried the Tech Marine stuff yet? That's far too thick. Wash it down. Some water. That's way thick. Oh, there it is. A bit more water to it. Thin it down quite a bit more. Get a little less on the brush. That a little bit too much. Not enough color. At some point, I'm gonna get this blend right. I don't know. I've been kind of feeling shitty today. And not like sick-wise shitty, just... I don't know. I've had a shitty feeling all day. And I don't know why. Get some of the excess out of here, because it's just fucking way too much. There we go, that's better. That's more what we're looking for. A little bit too light. I don't know. So I wanted to kind of stream early and then see how long it takes to work on stuff. And I don't know if we get these two done, knocked out, and not that long of time, we'll probably end stream for the night and then stream something new tomorrow. They don't have any more Krieg ready. Oh, this is a long last. I was about to say, why the fuck does this not have the... Oh, it does. I'm blind. It totally does. I was like, where the fuck is its handguard at? Because it wouldn't make any sense for this not to have a handguard. Oh, I will talk one gun that I've really loved that I haven't noticed until more recently. I love the Krieg's revolver shotgun so much, and it's very much a pump action revolver, which makes it's possible. You could absolutely do it. Does it make much sense? Absolutely, it does not. It does not. No way. A revolving shotgun actually is a real thing. There's a Russian company that I know that makes them. They're common in Russia. and it's you have to cock it manually. So it's like a single shot revolver, but it's a shotgun. But I just find that hilarious. I really love the pump action revolving shotgun of the Krieg. It's just so funny. Like a Nerf gun. What are you talking about? It's like a real gun. Except for it doesn't hold that many rounds. It only holds 6. That looks like it could probably hold 8 to 10. That's a lot. That's a lot of ammo. Shotgun shells are not small. Am I gonna go grab a shotgun shell to size comparison? You guys know what shotgun shells look like. Because 30 rounds are still pretty big, and if it was meant to be a rifle caliber, it would be holding closer to. You do it all around the outside of the cylinder, which is how it works. You would be able to hold a shit ton of ammo. Probably closer to, I would want to say 15 shots, give or take. And if you're gonna say something about the revolver rifle, that was just in pistol caliber, so that's different. No, like I said, I don't know why I've kind of felt down today, but this is at least making it better. Then, like I said, tomorrow we'll do whatever. Today I just kind of want to get through these. And, God, how many days? So there's... Okay, so I just did the math in my head. And we are 3 weeks-ish away from Christmas. My math skills aren't that good. Fight me. Fight me. I can fight good. My math skills aren't good, but I can fight. So that means I need to get an Engron ready for that. Bits bags I'll be able to do easy as long as it's, dude, if that 3D printer dies before Christmas, I'm gonna cry. I will cry on camera because I will be so fucking upset, because that's like my main thing, is to get you guys some 3D printed bits for Christmas and do some more giveaway stuff. Now, I will say the giveaway is going to be a little bit different. You're going to have to be in stream to get the giveaway prize. That way I don't have to go out reaching out and DMing people like I did, because I still haven't heard back from a lot of people. So whoever won didn't really get a chance to claim their prize. The Discord stuff is, I still got to DM those people. That's on me. That's Half Daft Dog. And yeah, Half Daft Dog is the main winner. Ow! And then the backup winner after 3 weeks to, or 2 weeks beforehand, before he gets the chance. Let's see. That did that. Metallic? Yeah, let's do metallics. That Belcher. I don't know why YouTube seems to push the stream a hell of a lot more than it used to. Start with this. And I don't know how I'm gonna paint that scope yet. We might paint it black and then add a red lens flare, a red lens to it. That'd probably be the easiest to do. I still need to figure out how to do like guard effects other than the classic. Just heat up a something small like a needle or a how the fuck paperclip. I was gonna say, how can I not remember what it is? And shove it into the barrel Although I kind of do have something that could work for guard. Because I think adding a touch of VFX bits really livens up the menu. And I know I don't do it a whole lot with guard yet. I mean, I do have a tank shot, so as soon as I get a fucking tank, it's getting put on there. Thanks, Alex. I've totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, so I don't know how soon we are to having, but we're gonna have newborn calves. Now that does come with caveat. It comes with caveat of if I gotta go pull a calf, stream ends. So there'll be new babies on the farm, but that does mean if push comes to shove and she ain't having it naturally, we gotta jack it out. And I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that. So we get what's called a calf jack, and I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up to show you what we're talking about, because if y'all are here, I'm gonna teach you a little bit about my job until this makes enough money to the point where I don't need to, but I doubt that'll ever happen. Holy shit, they're not that expensive. So let's switch to the computer. Okay, this is a calf jack. This is not it put together. This is it in pieces. Let me see. Okay, that is okay. That was a little bit further than I wanted to go. So that is it put together, and you hook the legs of a calf with. Oh, it doesn't show the chains. Okay, nobody's using chains? Motherfuckers. Okay, let me explain it like this. You got this piece right here. Let's open it up like this. You have, this goes on the underneath side of the tail. This goes above the tail where the little hump is. And then you hook 2 chains to these right here. These little things I'm zoomed in on. There's a hook right there in the center, and there's a hook right down here. And then you tie those around the calf's legs, and then you fucking start cranking. You start cranking either till the calf comes out, and it's fine. Or if in case you got a backwards calf, you crank until it comes out all the way, because you want it to come out head first and not ass first. A lot of times they won't live. There's many more complications when they come out ass first, but when they come out ass first and like you just jacked them out, this is where I come in most of the time, because we're talking 80-pound cattle. Hopefully 80-pound cattle, if not like 100, 150. No. That's way too much. I'm so sorry. Like 100, 120. You have to hold them up in the air so they drain all the fluids out of them. So this is a very good implement in case a cow cannot have a natural birth. 99% of the time they have a birth, no problem. But there is that small percentage that it's backwards. We've broken a calf jack on a 160-pound calf, and that calf died. It didn't make it, and it ended up killing the mother. So those things are crazy nice to have, but when you get something like that's just too big, it's nothing helps. So yeah, that will be, because if I get called to do that, it's gonna be a quick end stream, like, sorry guys, gotta go, bye, and then just end stream button, because I gotta keep making money, otherwise I can't pay to do this and for this fucking hobby. Although I will say I haven't bought much Warhammer, and I probably won't buy any next week either. that's that. Let's do the little dots, the little adjusters, because technically that's what they are. They're adjustment modules, or they're not modules. They're adjustment spindles. You turn them to adjust your accuracy, and you never follow when you are sighting in a scope. You always want to push the scope to where you want to aim, where you're supposed to be hitting. You don't follow the shot with a scope. Technically, you don't do that with anything except for bows. I don't need this to be how Rhino trains people about guns. All right, so let's see. Oh, metallics. I got a lot of metallics still to do. The Dreadnought on disc did very well on Reddit. A lot of people found that hilarious when the Deathwatch Dreadnought ended up not adhering to its base, and it brought all the basing material up one of it. That was pretty fucking funny. I didn't know what happened at first. I'm like, what? But a lot of good memes came out of it. We had new Thousand Sun Mini Dreadnought on disc. All right, I'm holding my ground. What's next? Somebody did say, I posted most of the good ones. Somebody said minus 10 victory points for not properly being based, which was fucking stupid. It was a funny little moment. Actually, it does make sense that this one has a a bayonet. That's what it's called. Why could I not think of a bayonet? But the like I said, the VFX bit bag, I'm hoping to get done tonight. The thing is, I gotta print enough to fill a bits bag. And VFX are not that big. I could do explosion VFX, but those would have to be shipped, like, I couldn't throw it into a baggie. I don't have a baggie big enough for that. Oh, I gotta do the eyes. Hold on. I'll just use this brush. So let's go ahead and paint the little gas mask pieces. Little gas mask eyes. And we can be kind of sloppy with that. Careful. Man, I'm being a picky bitch with this fucking background music. Please give me something good. It's just some things are fucking, after hearing it for 40 days in a row, you want to stop. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta change something. I'll just do this. There we go. This is back to the way it was. But this is better than the other thing. This one's a little bit more noticeable. Okay, let's see. Might as well mix up the mint. Ah! And drop my paint. So we just want a tiny amount of that. And a tiny amount of white. I don't know why this always wants to come out as a bubble. Go. And we'll use this brush to mix them. Actually, that's a little dark. We need a touch more white. Started here. God, I love this color scheme. I really had no idea how I was going to paint these when I initially got them, and then I saw Deathcore Drab was a color. I'm like, there's no way I'm not using that. It has Deathcore in the name. And then I knew I had to do a lighter color in the interior, so that's why I went with the mint color. Was apparently a good choice. Plus, when you darken everything down, it does take away the brightness from the mint color, but not too much. I mean, you can still see some of the mint, but you can still see it shining through. But it just takes it, I don't know. It could just be the fact that the same base color, technically. They're both green, and one's just brighter, one's just darker. I forgot to change the fucking number. I said I was gonna do that. I was gonna fucking do that, and I forget. 48. No, not 487. Okay, there we go. I will say I'm kind of concerned on vehicles, how I'm gonna do vehicle paint scheme. Because they are gonna have some support vehicles at some point, and I need to figure out, I need to start thinking of how, obviously they're going to be base Deathcore Drab painted, and then I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to do these really light fucking green globs of camo color. And if that's the case, I would technically need to base paint it this mint color and then go back over it with green. That would be the best way to do that, and the easiest way to do that without freehanding a bunch of random splotches for camo. Howdy, Neo. How's life in the hole? We got a man who lives down under and a man who literally lives down under the ground. You know, I've made this mistake once, so as soon as I do that, I need to not paint right over my wet palette, for the love of God. Steam's doing maintenance since it's Tuesday, so you're here to chill. Steam's not doing maintenance. What are you talking about? Maybe it is. Are you talking like... I almost said Arma. Are you talking... I don't know. I don't know. Are you talking like Steam game? Or you mean Steam in general? There's no way Steam's doing maintenance. Oh, you're right. You're right. Steam says I have no connection. I'm like, I have it open. What are you talking about, man? Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. Oh. I wonder. No, that shouldn't affect anyone else other than people on Steam. I'm surprised it's Tuesday on a... It's Tuesday at 5. They do maintenance. That seems odd. That seems way too odd. You know what? Since it's off, we're gonna go ahead and paint this metallic, but only because it's not on there. I did have another metallic thing. Did I just dip that in water? You know what? I don't think I did, but just to be safe. I kind of impromptu streamed, more or less. I didn't know when I wanted to start stream. Usually, I know I said usually I'm going to start doing it at 6:30 again, and that it's only ever happened at 6:30 once, and that was due to cattle being out. So either I need to change the stream time, or I just need to actually start waiting until closer to 6:30. Let's hold off on doing the boots. Put the fur, and we'll go ahead and hit this. They're combat yoga mats. And this brush is fucking falling apart. No! The tip of this brush is not wanting to stay together. There we go. I should fix it. Okay, I'm gonna use a different brush. This brush is infuriating. This one. But like I said, we'll get both of these done tonight. There's no way we're not getting these done tonight. It really doesn't take that long to do these. And I know some people would probably hear me say that and say, what the fuck are you talking about, man? And that's just because I'm used to painting these. Two Plague Marines done. On to the third one. Yeah, didn't you finish those on Sunday? I want to say Sunday. Or did you do two more? Oh, don't forget, everyone who's in chat, if you're in the Discord, post your best mini you've painted this year in the channel. That says minis. What the fuck does the channel say? Hold on, I've got it open. Your best mini for the year. Don't forget about that. I'm finished on Sunday and another on Monday. Oh, okay. I thought you finished two on Sunday. That's right. I guess you said you were going to start on your second. Currently building Bright Lord Terminators. Nice. Fat Cataphracti Terminators. I don't know why the fuck the tip of this brush wants to curl so goddamn much. Right? Am I correct saying that they're Cataphracti? They have the Cataphracti shoulders, I thought. I'm like 90% sure they have the Cataphracti shoulders. Okay. Ow, my hip. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I want to ask this question again. I didn't get to ask it last time. I guess I can see if it picks up on my mic. I'm just going to give you a warning that my jaw is going to pop. There's your warning. Oh, now it doesn't want to. Here it comes. Oh, I don't think it picked it up. Every now and then I gotta pop it, otherwise it'll bother me. That's what I get for playing football in America. If I remember, if I do, I think I know why that is a thing. The amount of times I've been hit in the face, and my mouth guard for football, I did not set properly, and I think it fucked up my jaw. Okay, it slightly picks it up. Love the scruffy look of the Krieg. Thanks, Alex. I like the Krieg over the Cadians, that's for sure. Now, if they did new Catachans, it wouldn't be out of the possibility to see. That's a lot of fucking skin to paint, though, and that's tiny faces to paint. That's not Space Marine size faces, that's tiny faces. I'd still probably get some. Okay, that's that. That's that. Let's see. I need the cream color. Where's my cream color? There it is. Then we'll end up with goofy ass Catachan like it is on GW, which I love the goofy Catachan faces on GW's website. I'm surprised they have not taken them down yet, in all honesty. I would have absolutely thought they would have taken the cat. Well, I guess they still sell them, so I would have definitely thought they would have been like, okay, done with these models, no more, take down the goofy faces. Ogrins no matter where they're. Oh, that reminds me. So I did see a really good Blade Guard veteran swap where instead it was a Raptor. Oh, it's in TTS. If you look at my TTS video talking about how to set up an army and everything, there's Raptors, which are, everyone knows the Raptor Space Marine chapter, and they have the shields from Ogrins instead of Blade Guard veteran shields, and I thought that was a really cool idea. It kind of made me want to do like more Space Marines. But I was like, I shouldn't do that. Personally, if you ever got into Go Fighter, you deliberately make them derpy. There ain't no way I would not. I've almost bought those specific minis to paint derpy faces. I love the derpy faces on those guys. It just looks so funny. It really does. It's too good. Also, howdy one from the past. Oh, I was about to say, guess I don't have to paint one over here? No, I do. I've still got to go help my grandma get a Christmas tree up. So one of these days I'm going to come back and stream covered in fucking glitter. You know, I will tell you. So there was one day that I was helping her set up that damn glitter. Lurking since stream, forgot to say hi. There's yeah, the trans over. There was one day I was working on helping my grandma set up her Christmas tree. Now her Christmas tree has like frost on it, so it's got like a shit ton of glitter on it. I fucking hate that thing because but she loves it, so I'm like, whatever. And hell yeah, Neo. And we got a fire call, so I'm in the middle of setting up the Christmas tree, and somehow the thing falls on top of my head. So it just doused me in glitter right before I went on the fire call. The amount of times I got told, "Did you just come from the strip club?" And one of the other guys goes, "He keeps his fire gear in his truck. He must have been performing tonight." And I was like, "You guys I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys so much." So there is a lot of reasons why I hate that tree, and that is fucking one of them. I fucking hate that tree. How'd you get the free Dante? One of your friends? Oh, that does pick up. I'm sorry for anyone who does not like hearing popping noises. I pop my knuckles all the time on stream, so you guys should be used to it. Okay, so I've just got this metallic to do here. One of your friends doesn't paint, he collects the Joy Toys, and he got a free one from an event. Ah. Okay, how many people here just paint minis? Because I know that's a thing. They collect and paint. I think Leo does. But he does his own special stuff, which is Alex. The whole fact that sometimes your guys' username changes on me fucking messes with me the whole time. And I don't know why that is. Oh, there it is. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? You don't know how to play? Oh, I kind of know how to play. It's just I don't have people around me to fucking play with. That's why, that was part of the reason why I started the whole TTS challenge thing. Maybe when you get a full army, you'll learn. Brother, I've got 2 full armies and I still haven't learned. Well, then again, it depends. It depends if you, like, want to learn each army. I understand the basics of how to play. I understand how to play, more or less. I just got to actually know my army better. Okay, that's that. 2,000 points of nerf. That's not legal. That's not okay. What are you gonna play, an Armageddon game where you're just 3,000 points of nurglings? All right, let's. We'll paint this. We'll paint this, and then we'll glue it. Okay, so I want black. Where's my black? Let me paint something real quick because I know I forgot to paint it earlier. War of attrition. They can't kill us all. I don't know if you could do that in Crusade. I don't know if Crusade has limits. Could you just imagine the Nurgling horde? But you need a hero. Who's going to be your HQ? A great unclean one? At that point, you're just playing demons. What was I gonna... black. I need my black paint. Fuck you, ADHD. There it is. I moved something and then I'm like, what was I doing? Did I cut the tip of this off? What the fuck? Plague Range. He has a Nurgling on his helmet. Okay. I did not cut that off. That was just paint. Where's my box? There it is. All right. Just. I need to get more black paint. I guess it doesn't help when I don't close the lid all the way. You know, I'm surprised there's not that many. There's not as many chaos lovers as I would expect in here. Other than a handful. That brush immediately fucking fell apart. Give me a cheapy brush then. Well, it also helps that you pick the whole line of the fact that they always get shit. I'm not jealous as a World Eater fan. You're jealous. You're jealous of the lack of models we have. The lack of choice. Oh, God. It hurts. It sucks. It sucks more than anything, honestly. As a World Eaters fan, we got old Karn, because Karn is a firstborn. That's not even... Karn's not even, like, been Primarisified yet. So I've got a mini from 2018 in my whole thing. God, I still can't believe Karn hasn't been Primarisified. Win! Win, GW, win! I want my boy to look good, damn it. When did the Angron mini come out? Wasn't that... I want to say that was 9th edition, so no, Angron does not need an update for sure. I was gonna say, if they do that, they're probably gonna just fucking update Angron, then I'm gonna be really pissed. I just got him painted, and they're gonna give him a new fucking... That's how it is sometimes. You just get something painted, you're like, fuck yeah, it looks good. Oh, new model! Okay, what is it? Oh, it's exactly what you painted. TV booms, a little radical, and perhaps... Look at it. Yeah, I mean, there are heretical Dark Angels. What are they? The Fallen? I can't remember. I can't remember what they're called. I'm pretty sure they're called the Fallen. All right. I need my other metallic color. Copper. That's gold. Where's my copper? You want specific Iron Warrior minis? You think these look so stupid as Chaos Legion? I totally agree with you on that, especially with the Obliterators. I think Obliterators fit Iron Warriors so much, but they're all mutated, and Iron Warriors would not let that happen. Am I blind? Did I put my copper back? I did not. It's not on my desk. It is on my desk. It's knocked over on my desk. I want to say that some Heretic Astartes is going to get some love in 11th edition. Because ain't nobody got that shit in 10th. The Year of Chaos, my ass. Bug near my... What? Oh, fucking ladybugs. Dude, I fucking hate ladybugs. Ever since Harvest, they'll attack my house. You want to talk about a wild thing? I've sprayed 3 times for them, by the way. So it's not like it's not like I haven't, but so if I leave a window open without a screen, there will be multiple hundreds of ladybugs in this fucking house. I've sprayed for them. I've spent so much money on spraying for them that it's terrible. I've tried every home method. It happens. I've tried every home method. At this point, I'm gonna go get one of those salt guns and just start shooting salt all over my house. That way, no demons and no ladybugs can be inside this house. If you don't get the reference, don't worry. That was a Supernatural reference. I doubt many people would actually know what the fuck that is. Yeah, the Fallen, but the Lion. Luther. Oh, yeah, Luther was the one, I believe. That had the Dark Angels fall, or the one half of the Dark Angels fall. Okay, thank God. I thought that was my paintbrush bottle, which is the wattle that I use for my wet palettes and everything. I've cleaned a paintbrush out in it. That wasn't my paintbrush bottle. I'm fine. Okay, I thought I just drank really dirty paintbrush water, and if that was the case, I might go throw up. I'm fine. I'm like 90% sure I'm fine. I've already had a bad time with my stomach today. It was, I don't know what the fuck I ate yesterday, but my stomach was not having a good time today. Let me pick that back up. I fucking hate ladybugs. I hate ladybugs so goddamn much. If I could exterminate all the brown ladybugs, because they're not ladybugs, I think those are Japanese beetles. If I could exterminate all the Japanese beetles, although that's not what I consider a Japanese beetle. You got your Death Watch Bits bag today. I was wondering who that was. So many bits. Thanks so much. Hope to be a repeat customer. Well, thank you. Thank you for the order. I had no idea who ordered those, and now I do. Yeah, I almost thought that was a little bit too little for. So my bits bags, this is the Death Watch bits bag, so this has like dreadnought parts in it, so there's not as much, but I was concerned that these weren't going to be a lot, and this bag isn't even full as I'd like it to be. There's still a lot of empty space for pauldrons and stuff, but I was so concerned when I shipped that out. I'm like, did I not give them enough? But hey, if you think you had enough, man, I'm happy. I'm happy it met your satisfaction requirement. Okay, so I still need to do the blood for the blood god on the eyes and everything like that. Oh, by the way, I know. Oh fuck, I forgot who all my Dark Angel guys are. I know Alex's. Alex, the Dark Angel's bits bags are up on the store if you want to order any. When I'm starting to do chapter specific stuff. Yeah, they're for dreadnoughts. They're for a dreadnought. I got that for dreadnoughts, and then the Raven Wing stuff. I thought I've showed that off before. Ah, fuck it. We'll show it off here in a second. Because I'm going to have to let this all dry after I glue it. We'll take a quick look again. We'll review them. Because there's dreadnought stuff in there. There's Outrider stuff, plasma guns, power swords, the typical Dark Angel. Okay, so do I want to use the Tayama extra thin cement that's gonna peel paint, or do I just want to super glue it? I'm probably just gonna super glue it. Although that's gonna leave white paint. That's gonna make stuff white. We'll do this. We'll do Tayama. Give it a second. I didn't literally mean one, but okay. We'll let that chill. We'll go through the bits bag. You know what? It's fine like that. Where's the bits bag? I'll show you all the big stuff, at least. The shoulder pauldrons aren't very crazy. I have more of honestly, there was a lot more of these styled shields than anything. They're not like, although I will say I do like this one. It's an actual lion. Here is the thing actually on my Outrider bikes, my jet bikes for the Death Watch. That's the little Raven Wing symbol. Okay, I'm dropping stuff on the floor. This is one of the spots of the yeah, I know there's still supports on there. This is one of the sides of the dreadnought. That's just the same shield but in a different stance. This is one of the pauldrons. It's really fancy for Dark Angels. It's very fancy. One of the power swords. I've yet to show this off. I haven't shown off any of the power swords, really. They're actually super unique. The camera wants to focus on them. All these, I was kind of always concerned about printing swords, just because they seem flimsy sometimes. And these are pretty steady. This is another piece for a jet bike. If I can hold on to it. And not drop it on the floor. Focus. There we go. If you like Dark Angels, hopefully you like coloring in very tiny pieces. This is a plasma gun. I'm not a huge fan of like the offshoot plasma weaponry look. That's just another power sword that I've shown off. Oh, here's a really good shield. If I can get it out of the damn bag. And it even has candles on the side of it. Oh, this is the other side of the bike, the Outrider bike. That's what those are supposed to go onto, is the sides of the outside. Outrider bike. Here's the big wing. So these, you get two of these, and these go on the back of your dreadnoughts. Like over there by the, I still do have a dreadnought. They sit like this. Roughly like that. So it would look like that on your side. It really can't go anywhere else. Honestly, that's how I think it's supposed to go, because I don't see it going anywhere else. Nowhere else really fits it as well. But all the dreadnought pieces fit really fine. The only exception is these are a bit bigger. So you might put these over your old dreadnought, the ones it comes with, your holy shit, your dreadnought. I kept trying to say Death Watch and dreadnought at the same time, like that. You'd want to probably glue it down like that and keep like some under armor on there. You could also straight up magnetize that. Let's see. What else do we got here? Same shield, a helmet. I will show the helmet. There is a shoulder pauldron in here that is probably my favorite. You get the big old fucking wings on your helmets. Okay, I was able to dump it out. That's more of the same. This is a loincloth for a dreadnought. Set it right down there. Right where his legs meet. Your other shoulder pad, which this one is no good. This one's a bad 3D print. It's got holes in it. You can see the holes. I don't know why there's holes in it. Very odd. And then this is your little front piece that goes up and down. Has like a bunch of little guys in there. It's really good. This is your other side. Now, I don't see him on here, but I do have other stuff. That's a power fist. It's more of the same. More of the same. Here it is. Yes. Oh, let me show you this first. You got your book for being on top of your sits on top of your Yeah, on top of your bike, like this does, basically. It's supposed to be like this, but that's what that is. Then you got the world's hardest shoulder pull. I print them off. You can, if you have a 3D printer, you can buy them. If not, you can buy these bits off the store in the description. I have bits bags like this. These are all for bits bags. Yeah, have fun painting this, whoever wants to do it. It is a bunch of tiny little guys, and then a bunch of tiny little skulls, and a tiny little shield. So, and then like a little baggie's $10, because it doesn't cost much to print these out. That, and I understand people don't want to get into 3D printing, so that's where I'd rather just have stuff that's printed. And I do have I almost have this. Actually, the 3D printer stopped, so I should have enough tonight to have a fucking sword. I should have enough tonight to show the bits bags for VFX bits. So like guns shooting, bullets on the ground, bullets coming out of your guns, that kind of stuff. So let me put those aside, and this should be glued. Yes, it is. All right, I do not need a base yet. This can get the lid. You know, I set this lid somewhere because I literally just took it off of it. Where? I have no idea what the fuck the lid went to that. Great. That's fine. We'll continue with the wash stage, and then afterwards it will be onto the basing stage, and then it's done. Of course, all of those over there still need transfer sheets, and I don't like doing transfer sheets on stream because it's extremely frustrating. I don't know what to tell you, one from the past. But Leo, or Alex, I keep the name changes really fucking with me. You can find them on most 3D websites. Just look for Dark Angel bits if you don't want to buy a bits bag. All right, so where's my Ingrexo shade? It's in this. So I do need that. I forgot I put it in here. Did I paint the eye? I paint. All right, painting eye lenses, and I missed a spot of leather. Let me activate this leather again. Totally missed a gigantic spot of leather right here. Okay. And islands, that's right. Almost dropped him. All right, careful. Don't have a 3D printer. Switching from 40K. Oh, you. Like I said, man, you can look. The Shopify store does have shipping across the world, so you want to snag one from. Just want a bits bag, man. That's fine. Okay, so let's see. I should technically let that dry, which is I'm going to. But we'll start from the top down. Or we'll the other way. Other way. I didn't mean top down. Why the fuck does that seem like it's too thick? There we go, that's way better. Ingrax Earthshade mix needs a touch of water. Said no Earthshade lover ever, but it was very thick, so it actually did need a touch of water. I don't know if that one's not exposed to air as much, but it still did need touched up. And I totally fucking forgot to paint a part. Gold. It's the smallest amount of gold that I need. We might only paint one tonight. I fucking hate these things sometimes. I literally needed a drop of gold, and that much came out. Frustrating. Basically wasting fucking paint. Alright, let's hit this and miss. Hit these little eagles. I forgot to paint the front. Oh my god, I forgot to paint a lot of things on this mini. Jesus Christ. The Aquila on front. Those are little buttons. And I need to hit that. And just paint right over what the fuck I just painted. You know what? It's fine. No one will know. Except for everyone watching. Okay, let's go back to painting Earthshade. I almost grabbed mint color. I'd have been furious. Backpack. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is that no. Okay. Hold on. That was like way off, and I didn't even notice it until just now. Let's try that again. Okay. Now we'll need to let him sit again. Do I make dioramas? I do not. These are all for eventually when I do start actually playing 40K. I've thought about doing dioramas in like you set the base in and the base can be taken out for the diorama, but that just gets crazy complicated. Not only that, but I'm not great at basing minis. The only ones that are really good, and I'd call them dioramas themselves, not even Angron, but the artillery piece that I've shown off multiple times, I would call that its kind of own thing, because it's very good in comparison to everything else. It's almost a diorama of itself. So that's more of what I'd call a diorama than anything else. The Fallen Farsight mini I will do will kind of be a diorama-ish. It's just meant to be a different take on a classic Farsight mini. I guess I can go ahead and keep it correct search shade. Push this off. This hit. We'll say, depending on how the week goes. Oh, I totally almost forgot to get the stuff for the spicy mini challenge. Or challenge. Stream. I gotta remember to do that. That way it can happen sooner rather than later. We don't need to be painting a spicy mini up around Christmas time. Should I get Santa Claus for Christmas? The Santa Claus mini? If you guys know what I'm talking about. It will be a different color and it'll be a one-off. Fuck, it might be a one-off and give it away. Although it doesn't have rules anymore. It's not an official mini anymore. Talking about Grimnar. Thank you. Some of the things, like for instance, this is actually plastic. That is, I did not design that. It's just the basic material, more or less. Oh man, I still don't know what we're gonna paint next after we finish this Krieg. I need a 28 base, right? 28? Yes, 28. No, I need a 25. I almost fucked up. I have fucked up. I don't know where to put this now. There we go. Okay. That's a 28. 25. That looks like a 25. And it measures out as one. I've always rather have had simpler minis. Now, the simplest I get on my bases are my World Eaters, and that's just add some blood, and it has ground. Unless it's a Jackal, then it's just ground. And it, whatever the fuck that is. I have no idea what this is, but it's a part of my mini. Angron, however, is a bit different. He just had extra work done to his ground. That's all. So some of the things I did here, I didn't do on like anything else. And I'm pretty sure the blood puddle for him is blood for the blood god, but everything else does not have it. All right, so we'll do this. Then we'll probably interesting because I'm getting hungry again. Them chips were not enough to satisfy my hunger. That and I'm fucking tired. I'm so damn tired. I walked a half mile in the snow today and I hated life because we were fucking fixing fence because cows got out. And I hate cows sometimes. I hate cows a lot of times, honestly. There's a lot of times where I'm just like, I fucking hate cattle. Where's my... I'm using... Okay, I was say I'm talking to you guys as a distraction because I can't find the Sterling mud. Let me get... There we go. Top heavy. That. then krieg are super simple to do. Add a piece of barbed wire, add a chunk of wood. That kind of stuff really goes a long way with krieg for basing materials. All right, speaking of, where's my barbed wire? I know I had it on this fucking desk. There it is. I found a chunk. God. We don't have cattle with horns, but goddamn, do they like to just get the fuck out where they're not supposed to be all the time. Every time, all the time. Whenever you want to go do something, they're gonna get out. We trim horns. So if you don't know what that's like, that is a simple, take something that looks like trimmers for a tree, and then you cut off the horn and then you cauterize it. Now, I don't know how many of you guys have smelt burning bone, but it's not a very good smell, and it's really, really, really bad. Probably the worst thing I've ever smelled. Add that, put a little bit of super glue on the bottom of this guy's foot and knee. And then we'll let him chill. That's that mini done. So originally I did think I was going to do 2 of these tonight. That's only an hour and a half. An hour and 45. It's gonna be about 6:30. I'm sorry. It's gonna be only 6 for me, but I'm still probably gonna call it early today, just because I've got other stuff to do. I want to get them VFX bits bags done. So we will switch it over. Tomorrow's stream will definitely be later in the day. We won't start as early as we did today. Today's stream was more or less, I wanted to kind of just start streaming and start working on these because I didn't have much else to do. Tomorrow I know I've got plenty of stuff to do. I just had to sit and wait today for the effects to be done 3D printing. Yeah. Yep. All right, so if I can get this camera to focus better, I would really love it. There we go. It might be some motion blur on that camera as well. So, as I always say, thank you all for watching. And wherever you are, have a good day, evening, and or night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.